Imagine a world where a day lasts 153 hours. That's Pluto for you. This cold, far-flung world resides at the edge of our solar system, more than 4 billion miles away from Earth. Its chilling average temperature drops to a crisp negative 387 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's surrounded by 5 moons, with Charon nearly half its size. But this intriguing dwarf planet wasn't always part of our cosmic neighborhood's lineup. But did you know Pluto was not always known to us, and its journey has been quite intriguing? Travel back in time to the 1930s, when Pluto was first discovered. Picture a young American astronomer, Clyde Tombaugh, painstakingly examining photographic plates of the night sky. He was searching for Planet X, a theoretical ninth planet that astronomers believed existed due to gravitational anomalies in the orbits of Uranus and Neptune. In February of 1930, Tombaugh spotted a tiny moving dot, an object barely visible even with the most powerful telescopes of the time. After careful observation and verification, Tombaugh's discovery was announced to the world. This minuscule speck of light, billions of miles away from Earth, was christened Pluto, after the Roman god of the underworld. But why was Pluto considered a planet initially? Well, back then, the definition of a planet was pretty straightforward. If it orbited the sun and was big enough to be spherical, it was a planet. And Pluto, small and distant as it was, fit this description. It was also believed to be the elusive Planet X that astronomers had been hunting for, which further solidified its planetary status. In the decades that followed, Pluto remained an enigma, a distant, icy world at the edge of our solar system. Despite its small size and extreme distance from the sun, it was eagerly studied and admired, a symbol of the vast unknown waiting to be discovered in the cosmos. For more than 7 decades, Pluto enjoyed its status as the 9th planet in our solar system. What makes a planet a planet? Let's unravel this cosmic mystery. The International Astronomical Union, or the IAU, is the authority that assigns designations to celestial bodies, and they have set 3 criteria for a celestial body to be classified as a planet. First, the object must orbit the sun. This might seem obvious, but it's an essential requirement that separates planets from stars, which have their own light and heat. Next, the object must be large enough or have enough mass for its own gravity to shape it into a sphere. This is why the planets in our solar system are round. The force of gravity pulls matter towards the center from all directions, creating a spherical shape. Finally, the object must have cleared its neighboring region of other objects. This means that a planet has to be the dominant gravitational force in its orbit around the sun. It should sweep away all other debris and objects in its path, either by pulling them into itself or slinging them into different orbits. These criteria seem clear-cut, right? A celestial body that checks these boxes earns the title of a planet. But, as we delve deeper into the cosmos, we realize that space is full of surprises. In the early years of the 21st century, astronomers discovered several objects in the far reaches of our solar system that were similar in size to Pluto. These discoveries prompted a reevaluation of what constitutes a planet. So, if the definition of a planet is based on these 3 criteria, where does that leave Pluto? Well, while Pluto orbits the sun and is spherical, it's the 3rd criterion that poses a problem. Pluto's neighborhood is quite cluttered, which means it hasn't cleared its orbit of other objects. And that brings us to a pivotal moment in our understanding of the solar system. But in 2006, a decision was made that would shake up Pluto's position in our solar system. The year 2006 marked a turning point in Pluto's planetary status. A significant shift in the cosmos, or perhaps more accurately, in our understanding of it, took place. The International Astronomical Union, or IAU, the authoritative body for astronomical naming, took a decisive step. They redefined what it means to be a planet, and unfortunately for Pluto, it didn't make the cut. You see, according to the IAU, for a celestial body to qualify as a planet, it must meet 3 criteria. Firstly, it must orbit the sun. Secondly, it must be spherical, or nearly so. And thirdly, it must have cleared its orbit of other debris. But here's where Pluto stumbled. While it orbits the sun and is spherical in shape, it faltered on the 3rd condition. It hasn't cleared its orbit of other objects. Situated in the Kuiper Belt, a region beyond Neptune filled with many small icy bodies, Pluto is surrounded by countless other objects similar size. This lack of orbital dominance was the crux of Pluto's demotion. It was reclassified from the 9th planet of our solar system to a dwarf planet. A tough break indeed. Positioned at the edge of our solar system, more than 4 billion miles away from Earth, it's a world of extremes. Temperatures plummet to minus 387 degrees Fahrenheit. and its surface is adorned with glaciers composed of exotic ices such as nitrogen and methane. With 5 moons of its own, the largest being Charon, almost half the size of Pluto itself, this dwarf planet continues to intrigue us. Regardless of its official classification, Pluto's charm is undiminished. After all, in the grand theater of the cosmos, every actor, big or small, plays a crucial role. Pluto may no longer be a planet, but it continues to captivate the minds of scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Its demotion to a dwarf planet by the International Astronomical Union in 2006, while initially met with disappointment, has only served to increase its allure. Interestingly, despite its demotion, Pluto remains a treasure trove of fascinating features. It boasts an atmosphere, albeit a thin one, composed primarily of nitrogen, with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. This atmosphere undergoes dramatic changes as Pluto orbits the Sun, expanding when it is closer and freezing out as it moves away. But the surprises don't end there. Pluto also houses a glacier made of exotic ices such as nitrogen and methane, a feature that is unique among the celestial bodies in our solar system. Its largest moon, Charon, is half its size, making it the largest satellite relative to its planet in the solar system. This has led some to refer to the pair as a binary system. As we delve deeper into the intricacies of Pluto, a debate continues to smolder within the scientific community. Some scientists argue that the definition of a planet should be expanded to include celestial bodies like Pluto. They contend that its atmosphere, moons, and its orbit around the Sun make it worthy of planetary status. However, as we stand today, Pluto remains a dwarf planet, a testament to the evolving nature of scientific definitions and classifications. It serves as a reminder that as our understanding of the universe expands, so too does our perspective on what constitutes a planet. The demotion of Pluto teaches us that even in the vastness of space, definitions and classifications can change. So what do you think about all this? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.